We are live from Mosammedes. This is the first press conference, post-game press conference from game day 4 in Mosammedes. Coach Sheikh Sarr and David Mutabazi. Gentlemen, welcome to this post-game press conference. Coach, your team had a terrific third quarter. You rally from 12 or 14 points down, but yet you guys came up short yet again. Can you reflect on that, please?
Just want to give a credit to the players, the Rwandan players. They fought to the end, even though we knew that we are facing a good team like Congo. They have size, they have gabarit, they have, they're big and everything, experienced player. But we had a very good game plan. Unfortunately, when we started the game, we couldn't have drawing fouls because we couldn't match the energy of the other team because they are very physical and they was strong to stop our drive. When we understood, we start attacking, being aggressive. That's why we get all those fouls, and that's why we came back from down 13 to tie the game to 51.
Yes.
I think they did a good job on this one, but unfortunately, we were making some offensive fouls on the money time. And then Sako was very strong. They feed him, and then with his experience, he just took that opportunity to score. He's a good player. He's a good player. We double him, but they get the balls out, but they didn't score. So I think that was a fair game today. Both team was fighting, to get that spot, to be at least second, but it didn't happen for us. We lost by 7. And I think the boys understood that the do or die game is on the 17th. We need to do better.
Okay.
Yeah.
A pergunta para o coach Sheikh Sarr a pergunta para o coach Sheikh Sarr foi sobre a performance da equipa dele, da equipa do Ruanda, principalmente no terceiro período. Portanto, a equipa do Senegal veio de uma desvantagem de mais de 12 pontos e conseguiu reduzir a 51-51 no terceiro período. E eu perguntei-lhe o que é que de facto correu mal, que ainda assim o Ruanda continua sem uma vitória depois de 2 jogos. O coach Sheikh Sarr disse que, portanto, eles fizeram um esforço muito grande em reagrupar-se, mas, no entanto, a equipa do Congo foi muito mais forte, principalmente com o jogador Jordan Sako, que é experiente. Eles continuaram a meter bolas lá para dentro e ele acabou por ser decisivo nesta partida. Mas ele dá crédito aos seus jogadores pelo esforço que tiveram, mesmo depois de estarem em desvantagem em mais de 12 pontos ou algo parecido. David, how difficult was it to contain? Coach Sheikh Sarr just mentioned about Jordan Sako, how impactful he was for his team. How difficult was it to contain him inside the paint?
Yeah, it was very difficult, but we planned for it, and we're sure that with our big men and everybody else crashing, five crashing, and no one leaking, that we were able to keep him off the boards and everything. But he had a good game, but we continue to fight, and losing by 7 should show how much we fought. But yeah, he had a very good game.
Ok. A pergunta foi sobre o impacto do Jordan Sako para a equipa do Congo. E ele diz que foi uma vantagem para eles, continuaram a alimentá-lo para dentro do jogo e ele teve um desempenho diferenciado. Mas o importante é continuar. I'll open the floor to questions to our colleagues of the media. Anyone wanting to ask a question? No? No questions? Oh, you have a question?
Elias Gate, National Radio of Angola. Thank you very much for this opportunity. Once again, I'm in front of Mr. Sheikh.
Yes, good.
Okay.
Go on.
2 games, 2 drafts. Perspective for the next game. The last one. That's it.
Thank Elias for the question. We don't have another. We don't have option. We don't have option. We have no choice because we came here to compete. We came here even playing against Côte d'Ivoire. We play to win. So we lost by 7. We played today to win. We lost by 7. But, you know, we knew the first game we made a lot of mistakes with the turnovers. Today we correct a bit and then believe, 15 turnovers is better than 26. But today we secured the ball. Even though we make one turnover or one offensive foul in the money time, that's cost us like giving them opportunity to go and have another possession. But, you know, some of them are young, you know, they're still learning the game, but they are, you know, they're good people. They're fighters. They're fighters, you know. Most of them only, like 4 professional, the others are from college basketball. They play college, they're young. Even him, he played college basketball, he's last year. But they have heart. They have heart. You know, I respect them very much because they are fighters. So only one perspective is to win the next game. We don't have another choice to win.
Ok, a pergunta ao técnico do Ruanda foi precisamente sobre o próximo jogo contra a equipa de Cabo Verde, e o técnico Cheikh Sarr diz que não tem outra solução senão ganhar. Portanto, mais uma vez ele aplaudiu o esforço dos seus jogadores. Diz que são jovens, alguns estão ainda a jogar college basquetebol no universitário, alguns são profissionais, mas eles demonstraram um coração tremendo para competir, e quanto a isso ele aplaude os seus jogadores mais uma vez. Ok, any more questions? Coach Cheikh Sarr.
Obrigado.
David.
Obrigado.
All the best. Thanks very much.
Obrigado.
Obrigado, de nada. Coach Michel Perrin, Christian Younger, gentlemen, welcome to the post-game press conference.
Thank you.
And congratulations on the win. A hard-fought win. Just so your thoughts on this win against Rwanda, please.
It was a tough game. we begin with the right way. We have, like against Cap Verde, we had a big average, but every time in the third quarter, I have to check why we had a bad moment, and the team come back every time on us. So we have to check up about this situation. But this time we find the resource to take tough shot and make a difference, and the changing defense with the zone put them out of the game, and that's the key. So it was this time defensively we respect the planned game, so that's a very good thing for us. That's one more step, but offensively we had big problem during the third quarter, and we have to manage with this.
Ok, a pergunta ao treinador foi sobre para que o treinador refletisse um bocadinho na importância desta vitória. Ele diz que mais uma vez a sua equipa voltou a ter problemas no terceiro período, tal como aconteceu no jogo contra a equipa de Cabo Verde. Tiveram alguns problemas nesse período, mas depois adaptaram a uma defesa à zona que deu bons resultados à equipa e, portanto, o coach Michel Perrin refere ainda que é preciso respeitar os jogadores. Portanto, os jogadores na parte final respeitaram o seu plano de jogo, a sua estratégia de jogo e também admitiu que é preciso fazer melhorias do ponto de vista do ataque. Muito obrigado. Christian, the only reason I invited you to come to this press conference is because you last played at AfroBasket in 2007 in this country.
Yes.
Just your thoughts on being back at AfroBasket and your first win with your national team, please.
It was very good. Especially, I would thank the coach, to make me come back again, to come represent my country. I remember it was very 2007. I was like a baby back in the day. At that time, now I'm the oldest in the team, kind of vet. So it was emotional, and especially win the first game today was very, very, very good.
Ok. A minha pergunta ao Christian foi que, portanto, é a primeira vez que ele volta a jogar com a seleção do Congo. A última vez que ele jogou foi no AfroBasket 2007 aqui em Angola, e perguntei-lhe para ele refletir um bocadinho neste regresso. Ele agradeceu ao treinador por lhe dar essa oportunidade de regressar também, sente-se muito bem, diz que na altura era um jovem jogador em 2007, mas que nesta altura é o jogador mais velho da equipa. Está muito bem e está satisfeito com a primeira vitória. Coach, I'll have to ask you this question. Your team was up by 16 points in the first half, but all of a sudden things changed in the third quarter, and Rwanda managed to tie the game at 51. Was that a mental lapse? What happened on that particular moment?
I think it's a lot of things. After that's momentum in the game, and we had a great defense on the playmaker on the first quarter, and in the third quarter we lose the control of him. And he begins to score again. He was, I don't know if he scored 1 point in first half, but in second half, he's a very good player. And if you let him playing, it's another thing. And us mentally, we have been weak at this moment, but we are a bit strong at the end. After respect Rwanda also, we have the pressure. They don't have any pressure. It's a young team. They have to improve. They have no pressure. Us, with a window we made, we have to stay at the level we want to be, and it was more pressure, and we can see that it was more pressure on us, but we have the good reaction in the end, and that's the most important. Winning the first game is always the most important.
Ok. Portanto, a pergunta ao treinador foi que a equipa do Congo teve uma vantagem de 16 pontos no primeiro período, mas a equipa do Ruanda conseguiu reentrar no jogo e empatou o jogo a 51. E eu perguntei-lhe o que é que teria acontecido neste momento, se de facto aconteceu uma quebra mental, ao que o técnico respondeu que, portanto, eles fizeram tudo, jogaram bem, portanto, tiveram uma boa defesa no base adversário no princípio do jogo, mas depois perderam o controle dele. Portanto, ele é um bom jogador. Mentalmente, ele admite que talvez tivesse havido alguma decaída na sua equipa, mas por outro lado admitiu também que no final eles foram muito mais fortes, mas admite que é preciso fazer melhorias desse ponto de vista de concentração da equipa também. Questions for... You have a question in French? Before you ask a question in French, let me just ask a question to Christian in English, and then I'll pass the floor to you, okay? Christian, can you talk about the challenges that Rwanda posed to your team today?
First of all, the point guard, we know it was a it was a mission, so we had to, because he's the kind of the head of the team, because he created for them. He make everything happen every time they have like a blocker. He make the run for them, so he's the guy who's really gonna focus. I'm not gonna say like everybody they're not good player, but just like he was the man who's created for them. That was the tough challenge. I mean, today, at some point we start very well. Physically, I think we had to be physical with them. It was very physical. At some point, the intensity, we let down the intensity a little bit. That's why they come back in the game, kind of in the game.
Okay. Yes, you're free to ask your question in French.
Merci pour la parole.
Bien sûr, for your Portuguese. Congratulations for your Portuguese.
Okay.
À la fois au coach, une autre question, j'enchaîne à Enga. Coach, quand le Rwanda est arrivé à 51 points partout, quel était votre discours et les plans tactiques pour galvaniser le moral? Parce que là, ça semblait perdre le fil. Et puis à Christian Yenga, 2007, j'étais avec vous. C'était face à la même équipe. À 6 secondes de la fin, on a perdu. Et vous allez vous rappeler quelque part, quand vous montiez sur le terrain, face au même Rwandais, quel était votre mental?
Je me rappelle de ça, c'est parce que j'avais la balle aussi, j'ai perdu la balle. Donc je me rappelle de ça très bien. Donc ouais, c'est le même moment quand on a vu cette 51, c'est juste qu'on ne doit pas paniquer, parce que avec Cap-Vert, c'était la même situation aussi. On a paniqué, ils ont repris le match. Donc on est juste calme, le coach est resté calme et on est resté le plan de jeu. On est resté dans le plan de jeu et c'est jusqu'à la fin.
Oui. Tu as regardé le match, Alain? Oui. Qu'est-ce qui a changé sur le terrain?
Oui, c'est à vous de nous dire.
Ah, tu n'as pas regardé le match alors? Ou alors Non, je pense, je vais donner une anecdote. Le Congolais est tellement affectif pour son équipe. Si tu savais le nombre de messages, de coups de téléphone que j'ai eu parce que la zone ne fonctionnait pas, ou ils croyaient que la zone ne fonctionnait pas, appelle-les ce soir pour leur expliquer. Qui s'occupe d'encourager l'équipe et qui me laisse gérer la tactique. Et tout le monde saura bien. Je crois que c'est le changement défensif qui nous a permis de contrôler mieux leur jeu, parce qu'on était à ce moment-là mis en difficulté par leur ball handling, par le momentum qu'ils avaient, et on a cassé ça avec notre défense, on a récupéré des ballons, et on a réussi à mettre quelques tirs ouverts, mais voilà, on avait beaucoup de pression, et ça s'est senti au moment où on était en difficulté. Maintenant, on a réussi à passer l'épaule, et je pense que on va pouvoir être dangereux maintenant. On va revenir à notre meilleur niveau. C'était le plus difficile. C'est un groupe nouveau. On a la moitié de l'effectif qui est nouveau, qui est intégré. Il y a beaucoup de vétérans, il y a beaucoup de jeunes joueurs. C'est un nouvel effectif. D'ailleurs, ça se voit, les joueurs les plus habitués sont pour l'instant ceux qui ils sont habitués à moi et moi à eux. Donc, il faut apprendre à connaître tous les autres. Et je pense qu'on va être plus dangereux maintenant qu'avant. C'est tout ce que je souhaite en tout cas, mais le Rwanda nous a posé beaucoup de problèmes dans le troisième quart-temps et heureusement qu'on a trouvé des bonnes situations défensives pour les battre. Et on peut en être content parce que maintenant c'est un nouvel horizon.
Okay, just before we finish, Christian, what comes to your mind when you think about your next opponent, Côte d'Ivoire?
It's a team who they have a lot of experience first of all, and I think last AfroBasket that was almost in the final.
They lost in the final.
They lost in the final, so it's a tougher opponent. So we know the challenge we have for. So I think the coach that make a good job. They're gonna we're gonna stay watch them and watch the video. And we're gonna talk about the plan of the gaming right now. Just gonna enjoy the winning a little bit. And then try to focus on Agricos.
Can you reflect on Côte d'Ivoire as well?
Yeah, yes. Côte d'Ivoire was a very tough game to beat Rwanda too. Huh? They beat them on the last minutes too, a little like us. I think the team for the moment are close, more close than we were thinking. Côte d'Ivoire missed one or two good players too, so it's a new situation. We will see the game tonight. I will stay to watch and to see what little weakness perhaps we can see on them and come tomorrow for a new fight. But tonight I will have a better sleep, and that's good for me.
Portanto, o treinador, eu perguntei-lhe, fiz uma pergunta tanto ao Christian quanto ao treinador sobre o próximo adversário, que é a Costa do Marfim. E ele diz que, portanto, vai ser um jogo difícil, mas ele vai ficar aqui para assistir o jogo agora, para fazer um relatório e uma preparação. Mas seja como for, ele terá uma noite sossegada, mas admite também que não será um jogo fácil, porque neste grupo, tanto a equipa da Costa do Marfim quanto a equipa de Cabo Verde ganharam por diferença de single digits, pontos, menos de 10 pontos, não é? Bem, praticamente...
Je peux ajouter une petite dernière chose, c'est juste personnel.
You wanna add something?
I can tell something?
Of course.
Just to tell and to congratulate the players, because ambience on the floor was peaceful.
Okay.
It was like brother. During a war, it's great to see the player fighting, being aggressive, but have big respect and peaceful attitude.
Basketball is a sport of peace. Thanks very much, everybody. Christian,
But,
Michel Perron.
okay.
Thank you.
Thanks very much.
Yeah.
All the best.